Whoa! Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm alright. Oh, I thought for sure I was dead there. Whoop. That was awesome. Hi everybody, it's 314 React here, and today we're going to be looking at the original Halo demo. This has now been added as a mod on the workshop for the Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam. So you go to the workshop and you just search for demo, and it'll bring up these results. So scroll down till you find this one, which says built-in demo by xSoMuchPotx, and open that up, hit subscribe, and then you'll be able to play the original demo that was on the Xbox Exhibition Disc Volume 4, which I'm guessing is an American Xbox magazine, and for the UK it would have been the official UK Xbox magazine that would have had this demo on it here. Now this just brings me back to the days of physical demo discs, which were amazing, really exciting to get one from a magazine and load it into the Xbox. It was really, really good, really exciting. Same with PS1 demos, and I think this was sort of the last generation that ever really did these sort of demos. Don't generally remember a lot of demo discs for PS3 and Xbox 360, and then by the time it got to the PS4 and Xbox One era, it was just completely dead because it was all just downloads. So there's a real nostalgia to this. So I thought it would be really cool to check out the demo of Halo Combat Evolved, and also then check out the cheesy video that they add in at the end. And here is the actual breakdown of the exhibition disc that had Halo on it originally from this website, which I'll link in the description. You can see it has a little video of Blinks on it, which is another amazing game. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try and emulate that at some point. There you go, there's the cover. Yep, NTSC, Splinter Cell, Toe Jam and Earl 3, Panzer Dragoon, NFL FIFA 2003, Time Splitters 2, Whacked, Halo Combat Evolved, Madden NFL, and Quantum Redshift. And it included a Halo 2 trailer as well. Oh man, see, this is what it brings me back to. And I think there was a official Xbox magazine one that had this on in the UK, but I don't think I ever had the Halo one. Oh man, it's just so exciting, especially when you're on the way home and you were looking at the box and the magazine and just couldn't wait to get back and play it. Oh, look at the water effect on Quantum Redshift as well. I need to play that game at some point. And again, the creator is xSoMuchPotx. So thanks to them. All links will be in the description, including some links to the Halo wiki, which has some more information. The next thing you need to do once it's downloaded is to go to Halo the Master Chief Collection, hit play, and then go to play Halo MCC anti-cheat disabled, which allows mods but has limited services, and then just hit play. And then once you're in, you can just go to campaigns, Halo CE anniversary, and then go to Halo CE, and then you can just select built-in demo. And you can see here it says exhibition demos, which means you've got the right one, and this only has Silent Cartographer as well as Blood Gulch on it. It also includes some extra stuff with the mod as well, like the video that came with the original demo, but I couldn't find that with the download on the Steam version. But I have got the video on YouTube that we can look at later, and it also has Blood Gulch on multiplayer, so we'll try and have a look at that as well if we can. So let's dive in. Gonna go in on legendary. Oh, look at that, the only on Xbox stamp. Now that's some real nostalgia. Here we go, let's dive in. Look at that loading screen. Oh, yeah.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
Oh boy. Imagine loading up the Xbox with the demo disc and then you get that intro. You'd be absolutely sold on the game. So this is going to be really similar to just the normal version of Silent Cartographer, but there are a few subtle differences. Like some of the AI is a little bit different. The active camouflage doesn't work. And a couple of other tiny little issues, as I believe this was probably just release candidate or a slice from a late beta version of Halo maybe. Absolutely awesome. See, if you've never played Halo before and you just got an Xbox. This would just blow your mind. Because there wasn't really a lot else out there like this at the time. I think all the Marines survived that. Oh, no, we had a Marine dead over here. Which means I can top up on assault rifle ammo. Here we go. I think also the gunner of the Warthog is really trigger happy in this. Yeah. I think in the full game, he shoots more in bursts. Whereas in the demo here, he seems to just be absolutely holding the trigger down until whatever is at the end of that barrel is dead. And yeah, the AI feels a lot different. I think in the final game, you can actually sneak up on enemies and do a bit of stealth. But in this one, they just know you're there. Like the moment they load up, they know you're there. And that's why they can see you through the active camo as well, I believe. Let's go out into the water and see how far you can drive to the invisible wall. So I think the only difference would be is that this water here wouldn't quite be the... Well, maybe it is the original water shader. Can't quite remember. Just booted up my original Xbox and checked, and I believe that is the original water shader, which I believe was changed in the MCC to a newer version of the water shader, which looked a little bit different. Just booted up the normal version of Halo built into the MCC, and the water effects are actually the same here. So I think what happened is the original PC release had different shaders because Gearbox didn't quite do the port right, and they had a very different water effect with the shaders. As far as I remember, I could be wrong, but it appears they've reverted the water shader back to its original Xbox version, at least as far as I can see, looking at the water here and comparing it to the water effect on my Xbox, which is obviously the original Halo game. Beautiful effect though, absolutely beautiful, and with the environment map there. So yeah, it's nice to see that that has generally been restored into the MCC version, along with the fixed camo that we will see a little bit later on. Anyway, let's get back to the demo. Yep, there we go. You can drive all the way out here, under the water. Oh, look at that. See, the water shader looks a lot more old school underneath it, because I don't think you're seeing the bump map so much. So it's just kind of the amazing pattern going, but there's no smoothness of the reflection in the bump map, or at least not as much. So it looks a bit flatter, like a late 90s sort of water effect. Oh god, it looks so good though. Like a bump map with no environment map on it. And as we come out of the water, you can see the environment map on it. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, no environment map, and then environment map. Oh, EMBM bump mapping, man. That is it. That is... Ooh. I remember just staring at that shader effect for ages on my Xbox, as well as all the other amazing use of bump mapping in this game. Oh yeah, look how much more he's shooting the corpse of the jackal there. Loads of blood came out. Brilliant. I'm fairly certain that Gunner isn't that trigger happy in the full game. Let's grab the overshield. Oh, and there you go. You can see some of that EMBM there. There's all the reflections from the plasma and all the gunshots reflecting on the metal. Oh, it looks beautiful. So this game still feels like a futuristic E3 demo to me, even now. It's one of the few games that actually maintains that feel. Like you feel like you're playing something from the future almost. Same with Crisis 2.
Putting up a real fight. The Cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Don't let them lock the doors.
Oh yeah. There we go. Of course, that's the other thing, is just the amount of chaos, like the amount of blood and spent casings from the weapons all just laying around. They don't sit there permanently, but they will sit there for quite a long time, leaving a sense of real destruction after a battle. All the bullet holes, blood. Such a bloody game. And pretty much every game after Halo 1 didn't have that amount of blood, didn't have that amount of spent shell casings, all the amazing bump mapping on the floor. Halo 1 is just so great. And I think Ruby's rebalanced Halo 2 may be fixing a lot of that with Halo 2, adding more blood, stuff like that in. And of course the big thing is the plasma effect. Just all the particles that fly out is so satisfying, so beautiful, because you got like the sparks, but also the bits of metal flying out, which, you know, bounce around and make noise. It just feels like such a real world, and it still feels really good even today, that particle system. Look at them. Bouncing off of geometry, multiple particles, and you just didn't really get that in any of the later Halos, and especially, like I said, the cooldown of the plasma there, which just looks incredible. And I think Ruby is re-adding all of that into Halo 2, and hopefully they do it for Halo 3 as well. Just makes me so nostalgic for the Xbox, because the PC I had at the time was just not enough to handle that sort of graphics. Even other Xbox games didn't look that good because they didn't use the GeForce 3 shaders as well. So you had a lot of fixed function games for the Xbox where they would just not look that great and run quite slow, whereas Halo ran really well for the time. Like a good 30 FPS normally, dipping down to the 20s, teens sometimes when things got really busy, but for the most part 30 FPS, and it had incredible graphics. Oh. See, that grunt hadn't quite seen me there, so we'll see how the stealth works later on, because I'm sure I played this demo the other day, and I wasn't able to sneak up on enemies. Could have just been I made a noise, and they heard me the last time I played it. Ah. So classic. The gun's stuck in the wall. The guns all flying around from explosives. The sheer power of the explosives in this game as well. Like, grenade will really blow up big time. Which again, they really toned down in Halo 2 and beyond. I think it's just too excessive for the multiplayer, but let's make sure to just grab one of these. I think there's actually 3 of these here in the final game. I think. Whoa! But while it's charging, you can actually pick up another one, so you can actually end up wasting one by accident. You can just take these guys out with a single pistol shot, but I prefer to just save the ammo and box them. There we go. And Saturday mornings in 2003, playing this game. Probably exactly this time, 21 years ago. Of course, the vanilla jackals being a lot easier to deal with than the ones on Ruby's rebalanced Halo 1. Oh yeah. Of course, Halo 1 had the almost perfect balancing of Legendary, so it was tough but fair and fun to play, which 343 almost managed to do with Halo Infinite as well, where the Legendary was actually fun to play rather than the absolute misery of Legendary on the other Bungie games, especially Halo 2, which again I believe Ruby's rebalanced mod is fixing for Halo 2. Whoa! I mean, the previous version of Ruby's rebalanced Halo 2 fixed it, so the new version coming up is going to be even better. Played that back in 2021, the original Ruby's rebalanced for Halo 2, and it made Legendary feel great. So hopefully that comes out for Halo 2's 20th anniversary, coming up in a month. And also, the Halo 2 E3 demo is coming to the MCC for November 11th. God, look how good that looks. Just metal that looks like metal and still does even today. Looks beautiful and has that E3 feel where it feels like you're playing something just a little bit out of reach, just a little bit from the future still. And the torch that they couldn't quite decide whether the torch was being emitted from the rifle or from Master Chief's head. So it's, you see the torch lighting up the weapon, but also the torch will move with the weapon. Oh, great stuff.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system. Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
And look at the scale of this as well. This is just amazing to see. So again, you've got your Xbox, you've got a demo through, and you're just looking at this like, my god, the scale. The sheer scale of this. A nice planar reflection there, I believe. Yeah, it must be a planar. Yeah, because it's reflecting the bullets and the sparks, so yeah. Oh, really, really nice stuff.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude!
Understood. We're on our way.
Whoa! Oh, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm alright. Oh, I thought for sure I was dead there. Alright, just boosted up on a bit of caffeine. Which I'm going to need, because this area feels tougher than it does on a actual game. Could just be that I'm rusty at the game, but... There we go. Love the physics of the original Halo. I mean, sure, Halo 2 had the Havoc physics engine, but it's just something about the physics in Halo 1 that a lot more satisfying. See, when I first played this, I used to just drop down there and skip right to that bit until I realised you had to go ideally this way. But it just shows the level of freedom that was on this level. And that's why this level is pretty much the perfect level to pick for the demo, because it doesn't give away too much of the story. It's not too difficult. It's not too late in the game. It's not too early in the game. And it's got a lot of freedom to it, a lot of replayability for a demo. And there we go, the needler still spinning there. See if we can lodge it free with a grenade. Nope. Oh, the sound effects and everything, so good. Even the tree bark texture here. Doesn't quite have the micro texturing on it, like the rocks here. Sort of see the texture resolution there, and then as you get closer, the texture resolution seems to increase the closer you get to it. Doesn't quite do it with the tree bark or the grass here, but it's so detailed in the first place. So I remember reading a review of Halo and someone saying that, yep, this isn't just a flat grass texture, it's really detailed grass. And in fact, you know what? The more I think about it, this is really impressive, because Halo had some fairly large levels, obviously like the one we're looking at right now, but you don't really see any texture tiling. Whereas if you did go ahead in time 5 years and play a game like Oblivion, even at this sort of distance, you would see some texture tiling. But you just don't actually really see it on here. I've never really thought about that. So again, that just shows how impressive this game is. And even when you look out into the water, it doesn't look entirely unnaturally uniform. I mean, you can kind of see the sort of squares, like the grid of where the bump map is, doing the calculations to do the water effect, and it forms a sort of grid effect. But even then, it's not that noticeable. Almost makes me wish they'd stuck with this engine for Halo 2, rather than trying to create a whole new engine. I think they could have gotten away with just iterative improvements to this one, because they tried doing the whole stencil engine thing. They took out my Warthog gunner. Yep. Damn it. Let's go for a little bit of a different combo than I usually go for. Plasma rifle and rocket launcher. And we haven't got a gunner now, so going back into the installation is going to be a little bit more interesting. Oh, here we go. Yep, because all the Marines survived, or nearly all the Marines survived, we can get a gunner refresh. All these bodies still here, not been deloaded. It's deloaded some of the weapons and some of the blood and stuff, but generally... Oh, it's so good. Oh, almost stuck in the geometry there. Let's leave these guys guarding out here. They'll be despawned when we get back. The cube map on the plasma rifle there still looks great. And the textures, again, look brilliant there. You can just see the real detail on the sort of temperature meter there. And the temperature meter goes down really smoothly, looks really good. And then this bit is just awesome. Oh man, that is great. See, this is the bit you can kind of stealth on in the original game, but the last time I played this, at the weekend preparing for this video, I wasn't able to sneak up on these enemies. So let's see if I can now. Yeah, you can't stealth them. The elite just sees you straight away. Interesting, because in the final game you can definitely sneak up on that elite, and then you can stealth pretty much the entire room if you get it right without firing a single shot. So yeah, the enemies have a little bit of a different set of awareness. It must have been a bug in the AI code where they hadn't enabled the Chief to be able to sneak up on them yet. I think the jackals seem a bit more aggressive in their firing as well. Less paced out in their shots. Hoping not to die on my playthrough. Whoop. That was awesome. Let's go take care of these guys. Not by actually using the rocket launcher on them, but by meleeing them with it. Because I believe the rocket launcher has a high melee damage. Oh, Hunter's fallen down there. Oh, he's made his way back up. Oh my god. He used splash damage on me. Whoa! There we go. Sometimes the hunters will fall down there and you'll see them later, because that's an area you go to later, so you can end up with a hunter in an area where you're not supposed to face one. This is another area where it's amazing ambience and also a huge area that makes the game feel so mysterious and expansive, because it looks like you've got these corridors that disappear off, and all these little areas like up there, mystery, like what's up there. And I think that led to a lot of the people doing huge grenade jumps to get to these secret areas and stuff like that. We'll be going down there later to get the stealth that doesn't work in the demo. And when you come back up here, there's loads of enemies that they'll see you gradually and engage you, but when you come back up on the demo, they'll all see you at once and all attack you at once, and these guys have already seen me, so the demo is a little bit tougher in ways, which is again why it's an interesting way to play through it. And you see, this is the area here. You see, this is the area where the hunter will drop down if you get it wrong. So what we'll do is take care of those two. What we'll do as well is you just watch their bodies and their weapons all fall down into these seemingly infinite pits into the depths of the ring. It's the sense of imagination as well, because obviously there's limited geometry, so the body will just fall down. You can kind of see a little bit of the weapon from the Elite glowing down there, I believe. But in the actual lore of Halo, this would just lead into the core of Halo. So those bodies would be falling deep into the catacombs of the ring's internal structure.
That hollow panel should activate the map. Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
Just trying to give myself a bit of an advantage here, because again, this shows how the level sort of wraps around on itself, because this is the stealth area, so you can actually tackle some of these enemies before you fully encounter them, and also get to see some more of these amazing EMBM bump mapping effects on these golden metallic textures. So you got that bit up there, which leads to that previous area of the hunters, that bit there, which leads up to the area we're about to go into. It's such a well-designed level. It's really cool. It's what they should have expanded more on in Halo 2, the level of freedom. But they went a bit more linear with Halo 2. Whoa, here we go. See, all the enemies know you're there straight away. They're all coming at you. I swear there's more jackals than in the final game as well. And they're just way more brutal. But look at all those lovely particle effects. Yeah, this area is way more brutal. Oh, hello. Let's go around here. Again, another little tactical option. You can go around the other way. In fact, this is the first time... Whoa. It's the first time in a long time I've gone around this way. Again, all part of the replayability. Perfect for the demo. If only I could actually get a grenade up there, that'd be great. There we go. Let's grab the stealth so we can see, the amazing stealth shader effect. Oh man, that looks great. That looks really good. And yep, they can all just see you, so it doesn't make any difference with it on. This is one of the shader effects that was lost in the PC version because they didn't port the shaders over correctly. So it was just a basic transparency effect in the original PC version, but they have now fixed it. And that may also be why the water shader effects look more like the original now as well, because they have fixed all the shaders to be like the original Xbox shaders. Music is so good. Just gets you so amped up. Okay, remember, I don't want to die. I want to try and do this all without dying. Just gonna be tricky. I think I can do it. Oh no. Oh no. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Nope. I'm somehow not. Took care of all them. Oh yeah. Just love the level of excess in this game. Oh god. Sounds like that took the elite out. Nope. It's time to take on the Goldie. Here we go. He looks a little bit less shiny. Are all the elites not as shiny in the demo? Nope, he's shiny. He's got some specular and environment map on him, but this guy doesn't. Let's see what we can do with some explosives.
Roger, on my way.
Also, when I played the demo last time, an invisible elite came up here behind me and attacked me, but I don't know if that's going to happen this time. I'm really paranoid now. Whoop! Whoa! Oh my god. I swear there's more invisible elites in this bit as well than there are in the final game. See, the guys have despawned. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the last time I played this, an elite snuck up behind me here. Weird. Oh, there's still an elite here. Oh, there he is. I don't think they ever spawned this far out in the game either. I don't ever remember there being an invisible elite spawning out this far and getting stuck inside the Warthog. Oh, that's so funny. Because yeah, they would all spawn in here. Maybe there's an increased width of the spawn, and sometimes you get one here, and sometimes you get one behind you down there. And they just tightened up that spawn circle for the final game. Look at that, he's just stuck. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect for the video. He was stuck inside the Warthog, meleeed it, and then I think as the Warthog moved, because of Halo 1's marshmallowy physics, it hit him and killed him. Looks like these Marines actually got killed, not just despawned. But there is a few grenades laying around underneath the Warthog here, so let's line it up. Way! Oh man, what a great way to end the video.
Let's get moving. Foehammer, here are
Here we go with the classic ending where we're not quite sure where Foehammer takes the Pelican.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This Pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Foehammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Man, that's awesome. Perfect demo level. And see, it just takes you back to the menu here, but on the original it would take you to a video telling you to buy the game, and we're going to look at that video now.
So, you beat the Halo demo. Not bad, soldier, not bad at all. But are you ready to take the next step? In the
So
full
ridiculous.
version of Halo, you'll find additional vehicles like tanks, plasma turrets, and aircraft. Powerful new human and alien weapons. A single-player campaign spanning 10 massive indoor and outdoor environments. And support for intense multiplayer battles with up to 16 of your friends. Or enemies. All that wrapped up in an epic sci-fi story that's so freaky. Whoa! It makes me shake just thinking about it. Halo Combat Evolved. Buy one. Heck, buy two. Soldier.
Those are the days. Completely ridiculous, and also with a kind of Sims-like soundtrack to it, which is interesting. So look, modded maps. Maybe it's under here. So I'm not sure how you play the Blood Gulch demo level. There it is. Exhibition downloads. Blood Gulch. So this is a custom game. Oh, look at that loading screen. Oh man, that was awesome.
Slayer.
And here we go. Yep, the demo version of Blood Gulch. Now this brings me back to just playing the the multiplayer levels on my own and just wandering around them many years ago. And every now and then, me and a friend would play multiplayer against each other on split screen on a tiny little CRT. But there's something about just playing new areas from Halo, even just on your own and exploring around, that was just awesome. Oh god, look at that. That stealth effect is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just look at the effects on that, the environment map on that, and the little texture beneath it on the plasma pistol there. It just looks so nice. And I remember when I first got the game in summer 2003, just looking at the shading and the environment map on the pistol there. God, it just looks so good. Oh, that skybox still looks great with the twinkling stars. Oof. I remember my friend laughing quite a lot at the name of this map, Blood Gulch. He found it very funny. Good times. Oh, look at those clouds going over there as well. It really is a beautiful game. Oh, the metallic textures. Yeah, like even when you zoom right into the textures, look at that, they still look good. Really good utilization of all the shaders. I'm really glad someone made the original demo available for download on the Steam Workshop. So there will be a link in the description to that and a few other things to do with the demo. Go check it out and let's get prepared for the 8th anniversary of Titanfall 2, which is coming up, I believe October 28th, and I believe November 5th is the 25th anniversary of Unreal Tournament 99. And then November 9th will be the 20th anniversary of Halo 2. Wonder if there's a 10-hour Blood Gulch ambient video. If there is, I will link it in the description, but I will leave that video there. I hope you all enjoyed the Halo CE demo there. I hope that's got some good nostalgia for you all. It certainly did for me. Thanks for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. There's always new videos coming up every week to do with tech and video games, so it'd be great to have you on board. I hope everyone is staying safe, and I will see you in the next video.
Game over.